Well, friends, we got that email that we've been waiting for. The one that says masks are optional at the gym, the recreation center. And as I mentioned in an episode of Gym Refugee, which will be on hiatus for a while, if I got that email, I would head down there immediately. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So we will pick up the gym series. I forgot what I even called it. We'll come up with something, however. I'm very psyched, but I'm also very sore. We've been away from the gym and lifting heavy weights for about a month. My intention today is to start back where I always start back with deadlifts and legs. That's going to be the primary focus, and if the endurance lasts, I might add some back and chest. So you know how we do. There will be a report when we're done, and if we have the opportunity, we may sneak in some clips inside the gym while we're working out, or it's time to update my archive anyway. If you're over 30 and a little bit flabby and a little bit fluffy and want to learn how you can get into better condition, stronger, more endurance, a little bit tougher, then hit me up, Noxoma at protonmail.com. I can help you out, a little bit of consulting and some tips and maybe even some coaching. Just before we opted out of the gym due to their mask mandates, I had just gotten to a point of deadlifting 315 pounds. And if you need a visual for that, it is 6 45-pound plates on a barbell. That's 3 on each side. I'm not saying 6 on each side. Some people will say, you know, I did 3 plates. They really mean it's 6 plates. So that's what that looks like. And a lot of times I have to be quite honest that it's the visual. You know, the visual adds something. Putting 6 45-pound plates on there is not quite the same as, you know, having an array, some 45s and 35s and 25s and 10s, stuff like that. You know, you put those on there and they start to look junky. But when you keep the weight uniform, man, it looks really good too. And you know, it probably does do something for the psyche, especially when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, man, and you see that weight come up off the floor, and even though the veins start popping out of your neck and your face turns red, once you get that thing down to the floor, man, there's a rush that comes. If you've ever lifted more than you thought you could, doesn't even matter what the weight is, right? Then you know the feeling that I'm talking about. All right, friends, don't get used to this, but there's nobody in the gym at the moment, and let me tell you, I was concerned about endurance, and man, lifting these weights is taking it out of me. The deadlift was 250 We got 2 reps on that, and we're only about 30 minutes in, so I think I'm gonna have to work my way up to 2 hours again. So that's the halftime report, and now here's the concert. Well, friends, we got a good one in. It was a good comeback. I can't call it a great comeback, but it was good. As I mentioned before, 250 deadlift, and then just for the measure, I got into bench press, and surprisingly, I kind of picked up where I left off. Now, where I left off wasn't very impressive, not to me anyway. It wasn't even my own body weight, but thanks to, I guess, doing push-ups almost every day, and whatever else I was doing, the dips, most likely, down at the playground, it boosted me up a little bit, made me a little stronger in the bench. And also my shoulder wasn't very sore. So all of those components that make for an impressive bench press were all firing. So that was great. And a few other things I did, but I don't want to go on and on and on. Just want to thank you for joining me. And as always, see you next workout.